He was a law student. He volunteered at a suicide hotline. The woman who supervised him there later wrote that she had absolutely no idea. Ted Bundy murdered at least 30 people. The real number is still unknown. By mid-1974, young women were disappearing from the Seattle area at a rate that finally generated investigative attention. They were vanishing from local campuses and state parks in broad daylight, leaving no witnesses and no immediate evidence. These crimes exploited a specific vulnerability in the 1970s. The public's threat model assumed that a violent predator would look dangerous or out of place. Ted Bundy did not match that profile. He was a handsome, articulate psychology student who worked on political campaigns and volunteered at a Seattle crisis hotline. He worked that hotline alongside the crime writer Ann Rule. She would later write the definitive account of his crimes, centering on the horror that she had been sitting next to him the entire time without knowing. This disconnect between society's image of a killer and Bundy's trusted facade remains the central unanswerable question of the case. Bundy's method weaponized social trust. He used his appearance and social intelligence to pose as an authority figure or an injured person needing assistance. When accurate composite sketches were published, those who knew him noticed the resemblance, but they often talked themselves out of reporting him because his life as a law student didn't fit their mental image of a predator. His geographic mobility further protected him. Between 1974 and 1978, he moved across Washington, Utah, Idaho, and Colorado. He operated within systemic gaps, pursued through separate, isolated local investigations, because police rarely shared intelligence across state lines. His continued freedom resulted from a fragmented justice system that was unable to connect the evidence across jurisdictions. After his first arrest, Bundy executed 2 escapes in Colorado. The second escape, in 1977, involved months of calculated preparation, including deliberate weight loss to fit through a hole he cut in his cell ceiling. He fled to Florida, where his student persona gave way to a period of concentrated violence. On a single night in January 1978, he attacked 5 women, including 4 at the Chi Omega sorority house in Tallahassee. His multi-state evasion ended on a routine traffic stop. A Pensacola police officer spotted him driving a stolen car and subdued him after a struggle. During his 1979 Florida murder trial, Bundy insisted on acting as his own attorney. He treated the televised proceedings as a performance, cross-examining witnesses and making legal arguments with a level of articulateness that fascinated national observers. This performance demonstrated that his charm was a conscious weapon, used to dominate the courtroom and maintain control over his narrative. On the night before his execution in 1989, Bundy finally confessed to 30 murders, providing long-awaited details to detectives from multiple states. Investigators remained wary of his motives. Even in his final hours, he used the information as leverage, doling out confessions selectively to try and negotiate for more time. Clinical assessments of Bundy consistently identified the traits of psychopathy: superficial charm, a lack of empathy, and an extreme capacity for manipulation. While psychopathy alone does not lead to violence, Bundy's case showed how these traits can create a lethal, invisible predator when combined with sexual deviance and social opportunity. The failures exposed by his case led to a total overhaul of American law enforcement methods, including the development of the FBI's Behavioral Science Unit and cross-state criminal databases. Detectives even sought his insight while he was on death row to help catch the Green River Killer, a dynamic explored in the new Hulu series, Ted Bundy: Dialogue with the Devil. Despite his 30 confessions, the true total of his victims remains disputed. Many cases that fit his pattern and timeline have never been definitively resolved. The case serves as a permanent warning about the flaw in human perception. Dangerous people rarely look dangerous. This is Atlas Dark. New episode every day. Subscribe. The next story is waiting.